What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another Dark Illusions box opening. As I talked about in the previous video, I had two boxes. I only opened one in the previous video because I had a friend that wanted to come over and open the box with me, just, you know, because he likes to open packs. But messaged him and said, hey, yo, I want to open this right now. And he said, I don't fucking care. Like, just do what you want to do. I'm like, alright, got you. Mine to do, mine to open. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this box. So, we're going to open this box and just see what we get out of it. Out of the last box, I basically got the entire Paleozoic deck. I don't want to call it Paleozoic. That just sounds like such a raunchy, like, unnecessary name. Like, it just seems like it's way too unnecessary. But anyway, we will be continuing onward with pulling. Hey, D.D. Savant Thomas. And then my first pack, first secret rare, Magician's Navigation, which was the bottom card on the right side, which was the same place that my last secret rare was in the last pack. So it seems like these packs are probably mappable again, like the previous sets were. I heard something about that being the case, where you could literally walk up and pick any portion of the box and get the specific rarity out of that, in terms of like Ultra and all that. So, regardless, carrying on. Magician Navigation. This card's actually really cool. I actually really like this card in terms of how it is designed. Simply because it just gives Dark Magician like a huge thing they can try to do, and it doesn't do anything really by itself without like Dark Magic Circle on the board. So there's that. So more metal foes that I already have. Another Amaterasu, another metal foe that I already have. This is annoying. But D.D. Savant Thomas is definitely something that I needed to get. Even though it's a rare, I just want to go ahead and have them in my hands, because what I want to do is I want to see, especially with the confirmation of Genghis and Gus King Alexander in the tins, with the addition of Thomas as well, I believe that the DDD deck might be able to actually like form itself into something before we get the structure deck, because the structure deck is confirmed, but it's confirmed for January. So, like, that's quite a ways out. Whereas I think the DDD cards we have access to right now are actually probably strong enough to do something with, especially since we have Thomas and now we have, you know, Genghis, which is definitely a combo piece. Now, we don't have things like Lamia, which sucks, so we can't really truly extend the combos, but, I mean, hey, it happens, right? More Silvards. Why is this, like, the most common one? Alright. Another Dora. Alright. That seems pretty alright. Trains, planes, and automobiles. But other than that, more Burgostomos. I'm sorry, Paleozoics. Jesus, I can't get used to calling it Paleozoic, even though it's like such an easy name. There's no way that you could. Spiral Quick Fix and Spiral Super Agent. Okay, so Spiral Super Agent is another card that I think is just worth holding on to, simply because it just seems like one of those cards that can do nothing but like go up, basically, in terms of, again, just like the Subterrors, the deck is confirmed for more support. And if Gold Driver, alright, and if the Cosmo deck and the BA deck and anything like that are anything to go by, then we know that Konami definitely has gotten into the like system of making really broken TCG exclusive decks. Like, they've definitely gotten into that as a theme. But yeah. So, I really wish I'd paid closer attention to the last box. I guess I can always just go back and rewatch the video to find out if it's actually possible to literally map where the hollows are. Because if that's the case, then, like, Konami, you done fucked up. Because that means nobody's going to buy singles. Because if it's a mappable box of, like, you can just go in and find where the two secrets and the four ultras are, guaranteed, then whenever you buy random packs, like, there's just a guarantee that someone's gonna have already gotten to them before you. So there's that. So Subterror, Warrior, Nemesis, Ebon, High Magician. This High Magician nonsense is it's really getting my gander. I really think that the card just should not have been printed as Super in this set. It should have been like Common or something, because they knew they were gonna reprint it as an Ultra. Like, it's just a wasted slot as a super rare. Another Metal Foes Fusion and another Spiral Gear Big Red. Alright. I can work with that. What am I doing? Putting my rares there. But But overall, like, I think the commons in this set are ultimately irrelevant. I mean, Paleozoics might end up being good, but the rest of the commons that aren't named Spiral or Metal Foes are just largely relevant, except for maybe this card. Oh, and the train cards, actually. I just take back everything that I just said. Like, the train cards might actually do something. I think they might be a little bit too late to do anything in the TCG, but, like, these cards are good. And, like, the Train Shaddoll and Train Volcanic deck have consistently had success in the OCG through some really, really weird and tough formats that you think they wouldn't be able to. So there is that as well. But Gofu's, what does Drone do? Drone is look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and rearrange them. And then it is the attack gainer. And then this adds Super Agent back to your hand. Okay. But for one of our ultras, we got True King, Agnimaz, the Vanisher. So this is one of, like, the new basically Dragon Ruler cards. We're getting one every set. This is also a card. I just feel like most of these ultras are just worth hanging on to. Like, I feel like this card's worth hanging on to, especially if you can get them really cheap. Like, if you can get these cards for incredibly cheap, then I would definitely suggest picking them up and actually, like, holding on to them, because, like, we're getting Dragon Ruler, like, power level cards that are all themed around these, like, the True Kings. Like, there's the Fire one, there's the Water one that we've got confirmed for the next set, and then it's only inevitable that we'll get Wind and Earth in the sets following. But carrying on, big dumbass Blackwing that don't matter no mo. I need more Gold Drivers. Literally, the only cards I'm missing from the deck now are literally 1 Volflame and 2 Gold Driver, and then, like, the full Metalphosis deck is just in my hands. But that was an entire half of the box, so we'll start working on the other half, and hopefully we get there, because, I mean, there's definitely there's been a much higher concentration of Spiral cards in this box than there was in the last one. So there is that as well, for consideration. So maybe there'll be a higher concentration of Metal Foes rares as well. One can only hope. I still have a secret left, supposedly, so depending on what we end up getting to. Volflame, yo! And Shiranui Sage, or Solitaire as his name is. Sage just sounded better. I don't know why they changed it to Solitaire. Like, I don't want anybody else, but when I think about you, I don't touch myself. But that's what Solitaire is. Solitairing is literally just playing with yourself. And so, like, I don't know, man. I don't like it. But anyway, that's all the Volflames I needed. So now I'm literally just waiting on I'm literally just, like, need 2 Gold Drivers. And then that's the entire Metal Foes deck. Up and wrapped up nice and neat. Well, there's my 3rd Lunalight Perfume, so I guess if I wanted to play a horrible deck in the form of Lunalights, I could definitely do so. But I don't think that's going to be the case here and now at this particular time. But anyway, Tremid Sphinx. So there's 3 copies of Sphinx as well, combining with my last box. So I think I have the entire Tremid deck too. I think I have the entire Burgostoma deck, the entire Tremid deck, and I'm like a couple of cards. I'm only 2 cards off from having the entire Metal Foes deck. So this seems really simple and easy. To get the things that you want. Not the right Metal Foe. Spell Strider, damn it. I fucking hate that. Don't you hate it when your super is worthless? So do I. So do I. At least there are some, like, good supers in the set. In the form of, like, Metal Foes Fusion and Combination. And, like, I guess Anomalocaris and Sphinx kind of fall into that category as well. Lunalight Perfume kind of does, but I don't see it, like, retaining value. Same with, like, Super Dora. I don't see them retaining any value. Speaking of which, there's the 3rd Super Dora, so if I want to play the train deck, I've got 3 of that card now. Great. But otherwise, I just want to see what the other secret is. This pack, probably based off position. Let's see, it was 6 from the bottom, so I feel like this one could be an Ultra. Maybe my understanding of the mapping is wrong. Yeah, my understanding of the mapping is very wrong. But there's a quick fix, so I think that's the 3rd quick fix. I definitely need more drones and stuff if I wanted to have the complete Spiral deck. But I could easily just pick up more Super Agents or stuff if I wanted to play that. I don't know. I'm entering that time of the year where I just want to have my hands on every deck. I want to literally have every deck so that if I go to an event, I can have the option to play anything that I want in terms of what might be a meta deck. So, definitely. Silvered! Trimid Cruiser, Block Dragon. I forgot this card was in this set. I did a review on this card. This card's cool as fuck. This card's an Ultra? That's so unnecessary. Alright, well, I don't really consider that a waste just because I kind of completely forgot about it and just came and reminded me about it in the most blatant of fashions, but still, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one being an Ultra, per se. But, anyway, Black Dragon Ninja. Dragon of Black. Alright, so that's the third combination to go with the third fusion, so I guess that works. I guess that works. I don't know what else to say to it other than I guess that works. I really don't like the fact that we finally are now getting the Empowered Warriors imported after literally Clownblade. Like, Clownblade is effectively dead. Like, the deck literally, I don't think can period function because of Damage Juggler being gone and Lavalval Chain being gone. Those were like the two combo pieces because you would use Lavalval Chain to get whatever piece you were missing in the form of Zephyros or Thousand Blades in the grave. So, yeah. Kind of sucks, but Metamorph Formation. This card sucks! And I have a playset of it. Shit. Wait. I'm missing a secret. I've got one more pack left. Which means this is either a secret or... Well, was the secret in the bottom pack on the left last time as well? I can't remember. If that's the case, then the secret's always in the very bottom of the box, and that's not good. The Hidden City. Okay, so the Hidden City is a secret rare. So, I would definitely pick up this card. I feel like I would just pick up on... I think I would just pick up the Subterrors, like all the Hollow Subterror cards that we have, and just hold on to them if you can get them for cheap. Because, like, this card most definitely easily has potential to go up in the future. I don't even know what it is right now, but if it's not that high, I would definitely see myself picking them up. Because, I mean, like, don't want to have another Farm Girl situation where you just, like didn't want to pick them up for 40, and then all of a sudden they're 120. Get wrecked. And you definitely don't want to have another Luster Pendulum situation where card was like $5, went up to 20, everyone panicked, it went back down to like 10, nobody realized that they should pick up the card, and then it went back up to like 50. So definitely don't want to have that situation happen again. So I definitely recommend picking up the Subterror Hollows. Just because, like, the deck is, again, I've said it a few times already, the deck is confirmed for more support in the future. So there is that. But anyway, for what I got out of this box, for a little recappa, as far as this goes, was that only 2? Okay, there's 3, and there's 4. So 4 Ultras, seems to be 4 Ultras, 2 Secrets seems to be the constant. So, 1 Sheer Knife Sage, 1 Block Dragon, 1 Spiral Gear Super Agent, and 1 True King Agnamaz the Vanisher. And then for Supers, 2 Lunalite Perfumes, 2 Triamid Sphinx, if I can find it, 2 Triamid Sphinx, 2 Metamorph Formations, which is absolutely garbage. If this card had anything near a decent effect, it would be amazing, because then you'd be able to play like the Zephyra Yangzing deck, and you'd be able to like actually play triple terraforming this card and like Oracle of Zephyra, and it would give you just a lot of different options, but you just don't have that option now. 1 Paleozoic Anomalocaris, 2 of number 81 Super Dora, big ass Felgrand, big train Felgrand, 1 Amaterasu, 1 Magician's Rod, 1 Magician of Black Dark Illusion, 1 Toon Dark Magician, 1 Spell Strider, 1 Metal Foes Fusion, and 1 Metal Foes Combination, 1 Ebon High Magician, 1 big dumbass irrelevant Blackwing, and then the secrets where Magicians navigate in the Hidden City. So, overall, I think these boxes were pretty alright. No Pot of Desires, sad face. But, I mean, hey, can't complain, especially considering I didn't necessarily get any bad secrets. Because I think there are some really bad secrets in the set. I haven't looked at them too in depth, but I think there are some secrets that are absolutely terrible. I know there's some Ultras that are terrible. I don't know. I don't know what the secrets in this set are. So there's that. I didn't get Nirvana High Paladin, which is fine. I didn't want that card. I think that card's definitely not as good as it could potentially be, especially since like it's really hard to make it now in Pendulum decks. So there's that. It's definitely a lot easier in the Odd Eyes deck, but I mean, like, I don't know if that build is specifically as good as it could be. I don't know. There's a lot of different things in the format that just are leading up to me not thinking these cards are that great. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like box openings and stuff like that, even though I don't do them a lot of the time, I do them because I think some of you guys might like them or something like that. Just, you know, as a little something to do. But if you like them or don't like them, make your voice known in the comments down below. It's definitely not going to take over my channel if you guys do like them, because I think opening channels are completely ridiculous. Channels that are dedicated to nothing but openings, that's absolutely fucking asinine, at least in my opinion. But other than that, that's it for this video, as I've already said. Thank you guys for watching. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, do all the nonsense you usually do, and I'll see you next time. Take care.